my god, here we go again. This time, they actually try to link some things. Anyways, let's read. This is from thinkprogress.org. Science confirms it's pretty much impossible for women to avoid being judged on their sexuality. Yeah, I'm sure men don't do that too with themselves. He's not looking at her brains. Oh. Well, as if you count her brains being down there in the butt. Oh my god. Okay, female sexuality is caught up in a double standard. Women are systematically encouraged to present themselves as sex objects to cater to the male gaze, and reared as slutty if they actually get followed through with it. No, men just want a fucking woman who isn't batshit crazy. They don't give a shit what she looks like, and if they do, we just do that as a fucking joke. At this point, a growing body of scientific research has confirmed that it's pretty much impossible for women to navigate that line, and no matter what kind of choices they make about how to present their bodies to the world, they face consequences either way. Yeah, a growing thing of scientific fucking research, my ass. Fucking feminist bullshit. For instance, a new study, we will look at that, from Oregon State University, researchers find that young women who post sexy photos of themselves on social media are more likely to be seen by their peers as less competent. But refraining from posting those kind of images may force women to lose out on social rewards like attention from boys and men. In a press release about the results, the lead researcher of the study pointed out that girls are essentially in a no-win situation when it comes to their social media account. Okay, a girl shows nothing fucking on, and they're supposed to be seen as smart. Yeah, you go girl, you fucking sexy. Also, okay, I'll leave my commentary after we look at the actual study. Study: young women with sexy social media phones seen as less competent. Viewed by, okay, in the first fucking line it says, as Facebook are viewed by their female peers. Notice that. Notice how this says nothing about females doing the actual study. It's automatically assumed that it's fucking men. But I'll show you also. It's also, there's like no fucking real scientific research done. It's just a fucking questionnaire shit or something. If this is how feminist science is actually, like, we're 58 teen girls, really, only 58, and 60 young adult women. They were randomly assigned to one of the profiles. That is not a huge fucking group. Only about, like, what? Okay, so 58 teen girls and 60 young adults. It's like 60, what? Less than 200? That's fucking crazy. Like, 200 around, that's like nothing. That's like the same shit what they did with the fucking rape thing. When you actually looked at the numbers that they did, and they blew it up in fucking proportion. That's not how science fucking works. You need a larger thing, but anyways, let's continue. Researchers investigated this dynamic by asking young women between the ages, by asking to examine two Facebook photos, one wearing a low-cut red dress with a slit up the thigh, and another wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a scarf. Who the fuck wears a t-shirt and a fucking scarf? I would fucking judge that shit. And also, the low-cut dress with a slit up the thigh, yeah, she kind of sounds exactly like a fucking slut. And the other one is like, what the fuck are you wearing? That's probably what was going through their minds. They're like, why is she fucking wearing that? The experience used real photos of young women who agreed to participate and were rated the non-sexy version of Amanda as someone who will be a good friend, accomplished, task complete. Yeah, she seems like normal, not fucking high up, like fucking hooker. There is so much pressure on teen girls and young women to portray themselves as sexy, but sharing those sexy photos online might have more negative consequences than positive. The lead author, Elizabeth Daniels. Oh my god. No, it's not that. It's just that the photos you use were so vastly skewed. Like, if you see a fucking picture of a hooker and a picture of, let's say, a normal fucking woman with jeans on, of course people are gonna say, yeah, the one who looks like a hooker is a fucking hooker and she looks like a slut, the other one looks normal. That's what, like, this is so fucking pointless as shit. For example, for use on these, so that sexing, the act of sending explicit sexual photos, ends up having more consequences for girls than it does for boys. No shit. Even though girls and boys sex about the same rate, a girl's photos are more likely to be forwarded on to other people without their consent. And according to the university, this is another no-win situation. Boys consider the girls who send sex to be slutty, but think the girls who don't are prudes. No, it's that girls who willingly send naked pictures of themselves, it depends in the guy's mind. It's basically like, if I had a friend and he dated her and she did the same thing, we would both call her slutty. But if it's not like that, then it's just whatever. It's just a fucking joke between guys. Because it's like, oh man, look what she's doing. Haha, she's such a slut. And it's like, oh what, she didn't send you a naked picture of herself? Man, she's such a prude. But, like guys would always joke about that because it's just like an inner thing. It's not just guys will be guys. It's just that it's a fucking joke. It's a joke that you people don't understand. Another study recently published found that these attitudes are so deeply ingrained in our culture that the majority of college women slut shame each other, even though there's no clear definition of what makes a slut. Yeah, notice how they say the majority of college women slut shame each other. Notice how the study doesn't show about anything what guys do. If you want to make a young woman feel bad, pulling them the term as slut is a fire way to do it. Research explained in the article. It isn't one of us. We don't like her and she's different. That's woman on other fucking woman. It's not men doing it. Research has confirmed that college women who are viewed by their peers as promiscuous have a hard time making friends and fighting romantic problems. Promiscuous, yeah. If you're wearing a fucking low-cut red shirt with a cut thing on her leg, she's gonna be seen as a fucking slut who wants attention. But it's not exactly easy for women to ensure that other people's impressions of them aren't immediately linked with their sexuality. Scientists have studied men's brains and have discovered when they look at images of attractive women, they see them as different kinds of humans, and one that are capable of feeling but not thinking. What? A study found that we've been taught to look at women the same way we look at houses, not as... Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. When a guy sees an attractive woman, of course their brain patterns is gonna fucking change. That's why it's fucking simple biology. When you look at something that's normal, it's okay. Normal brain activity. But then when you focus on something of importance or something that stands out, your brain starts to change. It's fucking normal. It's nothing weird. It's nothing about the patriarchy. It's nothing about how we should change our lives. If you look at a fucking attractive woman, your brain is going to change. If you look at an unattractive woman, your brain is going to change. It's the same fucking shit. It's normal. It's called fucking biology or neurology or whatever. It's evolution. So where does this all leave us? It's not hard to extrapolate these ideas about women's appearance, sexuality, and worth to start noticing this dynamic in many aspects of society. For instance, in our culture, public figures who happen to be female are told they are too pretty to be smart. And department stores sell clothing to little girls to reinforce that message. Oh my god. The female journalists who covered news related to reproductive are the reader as sluts and whores. We're still debating whether it's possible for women to be over 40 to be desirable. Oh, why? Society's on hold. Yeah. All women over 40, ignore. They're not worth it. What about those websites that have cougar? No. we as a society are dictating that all women over 40 are to be unattractive, and you are to follow that ruling. But I like somebody who's, no, you don't. You have to follow our ruling. It's like to be desirable. Nobody is fucking debating that. Only some fucking pseudoscience shit that has nothing to do on their fucking hands that aren't real scientists. And ultimately we are left in an environment that ensures women are punished for their sexuality. They're not punished for it. They're just, it depends on the situation. If you're wearing a low cut every fucking day, people are gonna think of you as a slut and easy to get. When you're wearing jeans every day, they're gonna think, oh, that person looks cool to hang out with. She seems normal. That's what it's like. That's what it's about. It's about fucking normal. It's about being normal. It's, oh my god, this article is making my brain hurt. I seriously fucking hate it. And then these fucking comments, some of them are good, and then, how about you do girls with your mom? Yeah, whatever. Half of these fucking comments are just about, like, misguided, because it does seem a little bit skewed towards feminism. Like this picture right here, even though this picture is totally misleading, what should be in this picture should be a woman looking at another woman's ass, or like a group of women looking down at a woman. But instead it shows a man looking at her ass and saying he's not looking at her brains. No, he's probably looking at what she's photocopying or something. Oh my god, it's just I might do this. Plus size teenager kicked off and Instagram fights back. I want people to love me. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. But anyways, this fucking study, you can look at yourself. I'll link it. It doesn't say anything about fucking men. It in all honesty, it's fucking, in all three areas, the non-sexy profile scored higher than the, yeah, no shit, to make more likely than a good friend. Yeah, because you want a normal fucking friend. You don't want a friend that's sexier than you. You know, that's why they fucking chose it. They're like either a high-end person who thinks like they're better than themselves, or a normal girl who wears fucking jeans. No shit. Anyways, that's my shit. This fucking shit is so fucking skewed. Science, female sexuality, my fucking ass. Anyways, if you like this, subscribe. I'll be doing more of these article based things. And yeah, laters.